Good evening. Welcome to Recovering Perfectionist Mama, Grace in Progress. I know it's been a while. I've been working on a pretty hefty project with my website and content creation business. So I think I'm on the tail end of that, which is good news for me. And I did not like being away, but it was just difficult to do both at the same time. So if this is your first time joining us, welcome. Happy to have you. If you don't know me, my name is Buffy. I'm a women's lifestyle creator on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, covering topics such as biohacking, health and wellness, fitness and nutrition, mental health, marriage and relationships, children, all of those topics that concern us women. So today we're going to talk about the perfectionism detox. Your perfectionism isn't a personality trait, even though we might feel that it is. It's a protective strategy you learn to survive. And the moment you understand why it formed, you can finally let it go. It's almost like, was it Linus that had the blanket that he carried around everywhere? It's almost like our security blanket, isn't it? Today, we're breaking down the perfectionism detox, not from the Pinterest angle, not from the self-help angle, but from the root cause. Perfectionism is a fear response, not a standard. Women don't become perfectionists because they want immaculate homes or flawless execution. They become perfectionists because somewhere along the line, being anything less than perfect didn't feel safe. Let's get honest about that. The true origins of perfectionism, safety, not standards. Perfectionism forms in childhood homes where emotions weren't welcomed, mistakes meant consequences, and high achievement brought belonging. Good behavior earned peace. Parents were stressed, unstable, or unpredictable. You were the responsible or parentified child. So you learned, I'll get everything right, no one gets upset. I'll perform and that will make me loved. If I'm easy, I won't be abandoned. If I never fail, I'll never be shamed. Perfectionism is a self-protection disguised as excellence. The nervous system link nobody talks about. Perfectionism is not mental. It's nervous system driven. Your body learned that mess equals danger. Mistakes equal rejection. Disapproval equals a threat. Being visible equals vulnerability. So even as an adult, your nervous system fires the same alarms when the house is messy, the laundry piles up, you fall behind, you need rest, someone waits on you. You feel unprepared. This is not overreacting, this is conditioning. And the performance identity trap. Women who struggle with perfectionism usually share a specific identity structure. The caretaker, the achiever, the reliable one, the strong one, the one who doesn't ask for help, the one who smooths everything over. Your worth became tied to keeping it all together, doing it all right, being productive, meeting expectations, anticipating needs. How many of you are looking at this and are like, oh my goodness, no wonder I am so overwhelmed. No wonder I am so anxious. No wonder I feel this like pressure to just go. Because it's ingrained in you. That's why I feel it. I feel literally like sometimes I'm just like, oh my goodness, like I'm moving at breakneck speed and it's not fast enough. I don't know if any of you can relate. If you can, feel free to leave a comment in the section of the podcast. Appreciate it. Solidarity for sure. Over preparing. I always over prepare. I'm actually an attorney of 18 years. And one of my strategies was always to over prepare and just hope that I didn't miss anything. And I thought, well, if I over prepare, then I'm definitely going to be prepared. So then I don't have to worry about being embarrassed, which is embarrassing sometimes, you know? So now chaos feels like failure, rest feels irresponsible, and asking for help feels weak. Being average feels unsafe. It's not your fault, it's your programming. The perfectionism cycle expanded a little bit more. Here's the real loop you've lived inside. 1, hyper standards. I need to do this perfectly. 2, overfunctioning. You push harder, take on more, micromanage, or overprepare. 3, burnout. Your nervous system's crashing. 4, shame spiral. I should be able to handle this. What is wrong with me, you ask yourself. 5, reset promise. Starting Monday, I'll be better. This cycle can last years, even decades, because perfectionism pretends to help you while quietly draining you. Let's talk about the high cost of perfectionism. Perfectionism steals your presence, drains your energy, erodes emotional resilience, disconnects you from your children, creates resentment in marriage, makes you anxious, not excellent, keeps you in performance mode, blocks joy because you're always evaluating, waiting for the next shoe to fall. And maybe the hardest truth, perfectionist keeps you from being known because you're only ever showing the curated version of yourself, not the real one. Try, what does this reaction try to protect in me? This is reparenting. Perfectionists don't need cheerleaders. They need safety. Tell yourself it's safe to rest. It's safe to not know yet. It's safe to take up space. It's safe to do less. It's safe to be human. This is emotional rewiring. These are affirmations that you can definitely use and start using today. The motherhood connection, why it gets worse after kids. Motherhood magnifies perfectionism because there's more to manage. You're more visible. You're more judged. Your upbringing is mirrored. Control feels like survival. Chaos feels threatening. Your child's emotions awaken old wounds. Your child's mess awakens your old fear. Your child's needs awaken your old role. That is why perfectionism peaks during motherhood, and also why perfectionism is the perfect place to heal it. Let's talk about the new identity, the relaxed, regulated woman. Imagine the identity upgrade truthfully available to you. A woman who knows perfection isn't required, shows up with presence, not pressure, trusts herself, takes care of her energy, lets things be good enough, connects instead of controls, feels safe inside her own life. That's the goal of a perfectionism detox. Let's talk about the actionable strategies here. The one mess exposure. Leave one thing imperfect daily. Your tolerance will expand. Your nervous system will soften. 2, the 2-minute self-regulation reset. Breath, shoulder drop, exhale longer than inhale, unclench jaw. Perfectionism exits the body when safety enters it. 3, the reality check phrase. Is this about the moment or the fear underneath it? Because I'm really not sure is probably what you're asking yourself. The permission formula. I allow myself to blank, even if blank. Example, I allow myself to rest, even if the laundry isn't done. The unachievable standard audit. Ask, who taught me this had to be perfect? If the answer isn't you, it's time to release it. Unfortunately, I only have one person to blame for that, and that is very likely myself. Because somewhere along the lines, I thought that would be safety, and if I didn't, harm anyone in any way or make any mistakes, then things might be easier, right? Isn't that what we all think at some point in time? Perfectionism didn't make you better. It made you afraid. Perfectionism is fear wearing a polished mask. It's time to detox the pressure and return to the woman underneath all the performing. I will say I don't necessarily feel like I'm performing. I keep my stuff kind of internal just because that's just who I am. So comment detox if you want the Perfectionism Detox checklist added to your Recovering Perfectionist Mama toolkit. Feel free to comment below and we'll get that to you. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.